The US government is selling Bitcoin. Is Bitcoin about to crash? Let's analyze. Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Samo from My Crypto Paradise. So you know very well from the previous videos this chart where I compared gold price action to the Bitcoin price action. I told you exactly how is it possible that Bitcoin is following the gold price action, and probably is going to happen the same thing to Bitcoin that happened to gold a few weeks ago. And since I have shared with you the similarities and in the previous videos analyzed for you exactly the same indications the Bitcoin had right here before the crash that are right now appearing on Bitcoin. Since then, I have shared it with you right here. Bitcoin already dropped by around 9% exactly from this price. Now we recovered slightly above the moving average trend line as the gold did, right? For a brief moment. And right now we are back below it and fighting this supply zone that is right here at this resistance where the orange line moving average 20 lies. And if we gonna be able to cross above it, there is a high probability that we will be getting rid of this liquidation of short positions that is accumulated at that $98,000. As you can see right here, if we smash that level just even briefly, we will liquidate around $70 million in short positions. Okay, so that might happen because Bitcoin is much more volatile than gold. We can have these kind of fluctuations. And is it going to break the path of gold trajectory for Bitcoin if we go towards $98,000? Well, even though we would go a little bit higher towards $99,000, we are still below the previous high right here, and we are also below this important 1.272 Fibonacci retracement level from where also the gold started the reversal. So just something to be aware of right now from the lower time frame perspective. We are watching this moving average trend line very closely. If we start to see some kind of signs of a breakout, we will be looking for this $98,000 to $99,000 liquidation pool to be hit. It's actually will not be some kind of complex price action, some kind of wick out would be enough just to get rid of these short positions, and then the market makers can continue with pushing the price lower until we can reclaim this level. If we reclaim this level, then we can go higher towards $109,000. But since 22 of November, when I told you about the similarities between Bitcoin and gold price action, we are in this bearish mode right now. So until we can reclaim these resistance levels and get rid of this huge supply, we will be following the path of gold. And as you know, for Bitcoin, the support lies, same as for gold, at the bottom of this falling wedge pattern, but a little bit above it as I analyzed in the previous videos. And we are targeting, if we start to break down, around $77,000, where is also the CME futures gap that you know about from the previous videos. Ladies and gentlemen, that doesn't mean that altcoins are not still on fire. The complete opposite is happening, and I will be talking about it just in a moment and what is next for altcoins. Firstly, let me show with you this Ethereum dominance chart. As you can see, the Ethereum dominance is losing a little bit of strength. The weekly candle closed very well, but now we are going back to our support zone right here. A little bit of a correction. The Ethereum dominance is losing its strength to USDT dominance. On the other side, USDT dominance is gaining momentum. As you can see, the Ethereum dominance is being sold to USDT, yeah, -1, +1. So USDT dominance is securing this previous low pretty well. This is working like a nice support area, and as long as we hold above it, we might have few more retests of this resistance before we start breaking down lower. As you know, if the USDT dominance is bullish, that means there is a higher probability that from Bitcoin, Ethereum and other altcoins, the money will flow back into USDT dominance, which is bearish for crypto overall. If the USDT reserves dominance is however bearish with a higher probability because of the psychology of the markets. We can predict that this USDT will flow back into the crypto market, and that means higher prices. But for that we need to first break below this support zone. Once that happens, we will be targeting this beautiful Fibonacci retracement zone, which is at 3% of USDT dominance, which will be very beautiful. Because of these synergies between Ethereum dominance and USDT dominance, it seems like some people are taking profits from Ethereum, and that's exactly what is also being predicted in the previous video. As you remember, I've told you that we are not only at this descending trend line of our symmetrical triangle, this one, this beautiful one, I've compared that in the previous video to the cycle of 2017 bull market. I've told you once we break out this triangle, we are going not only 100, 200, but 400% higher towards around $20,000 per one Ethereum, ladies and gentlemen. But before that happens, we will catch loads of traders unguarded, okay? I have told you that from highest probability, this touch is not going to be the one that breaks out, because we have been analyzing the previous 2017 cycle. We know exactly what happened in the history, and as you know, the history often rhymes and helps us to predict the future much more accurately if we know what exactly happened. So I told you we are aware that some kind of correction will happen in the crypto market, especially in Ethereum. So I told you not only there is this descending trendline resistance, not only we are overbought, but also we are creating this bearish divergence. As you can see, I told you this is the one of the strongest ones, bearish divergences, when the price is making a higher high, but the indicator, in our case we are using MACD indicator, is making lower high, and that's exactly what's happening right now on a daily time frame, and it's just playing out. So together with the dominance of Ethereum going a little bit down, we can actually see that the money are flowing to USDT, not into altcoins. If however the volume from Ethereum would be going into others dominance, that would be much better, and we will jump to others dominance very soon and try to understand what's gonna happen with altcoins in the near future. But at the moment, because we are professional traders, we are keep on booking profits step by step, and you know we are being very transparent with you, ladies and gentlemen. We want to help you to understand how we work as a professional traders in Paradise Family VIP, so you can be a better long-term profitable trader yourself, especially if you have only a small capital and not enough money to join us in the circles. So for the latest profits we have taken is, for example, RSR for 9% profit before the drops that happened in the evening. Polygon also we have secured full position for 32% profit, and the latest one, Saga, right before the drop, as you can see, for 16%, 69 profit on a spot exchange, no leverage at all. And just because we understood the synergies between the USDT dominance and Ethereum dominance and the resistances, and we knew like once the Ethereum goes down, it will not be flown into altcoins. That is why it's better to book some profits in some of the other positions we currently hold in our portfolio with Paradise Family VIPs. So as it happened right here and right here, when we have been like consolidating and in a bearish mode, Ethereum, the volume from Ethereum went to altcoins heavily, right? That is why we have not been selling, we have been riding the profits, keep riding our long positions. We have not been booking, we have started to book right here because we knew that the big money will be actually securing the profits, not reinvesting in the altcoins at the moment. But altcoins are still not looking bad at all. We are still using the dips that might come in the future as a huge buying opportunity. One of the reasons is the Bitcoin dominance. It's closed its weekly perfectly. This is exactly what we wanted to see. This weekly candle close below the orange line. You remember I've told you since here right from the top, I told you we are going down, and if the Bitcoin dominance is going down, that means another bullish points for altcoins. Why? Because some of the money from Bitcoin are actually flowing into altcoins and stays in the market. So when the Bitcoin is bearish, bearish, but also the Bitcoin dominance is bearish. That means most of the altcoins are stable and some of them are pumping, right? If, however, the Bitcoin price is bearish and Bitcoin dominance is bullish, that means the money are flowing into Bitcoin and out of the market, and that is bearish for overall market. The best thing, what we always want to see, is Bitcoin being stable or even slightly to the upside and the Bitcoin dominance being bearish. That means a huge alt season and we are being very aggressive with taking positions on altcoins. Most important is right now that we are below this moving average orange trend line. That means that we have finally shifted on an ultra high time frame perspective from this huge bull trend into a bear trend, okay? And we are targeting, as you know, 42% Bitcoin dominance in the upcoming months and towards 2025, and even during 2026 probably we will be slowly grinding the Bitcoin dominance lower and lower and lower and lower, and that will mean more and more and more altcoin buying opportunities for huge gains. So we are really looking forward to that. Looking at the others dominance, which is the index of altcoins, we are still on track, ladies and gentlemen. You know that we have been calling the bottom right here. Right now we are already up 30% on others index. Other altcoins that we have bought are outperforming this index, so this is exactly what we want to see. The main resistance is at 14.20%, the next one is at 16.44%. We are not nearly there, ladies and gentlemen. There is still room to go, and as you can see, this is the first A wave. But as many people think, nothing is going parabolic, ladies and gentlemen. That's where most people are wrong at, because the whole crypto market, as everything in life, is going in cycles, okay? And crypto market is following beautifully our Fibonacci Elliott wave cycles. So you know that after A wave, after the first impulsive wave that we have after this bear trend, a B wave is coming, right? And then we have the nice impulsive C wave. That's the biggest wave out of that 5 waves. So what I want to say is that we are very near to start creating this B wave and have a slight correction. And right now you can see that from the previous price action, this is a very important level we are at right now. It was working previously as a support. As you can see, the prices went upwards from this level, and also previously it was working as a resistance. The prices went lower from this level. So very important level, and as you can see, the others dominance index is already starting to struggle a little bit. So this might be the time where we will start to create a B wave, and this B wave might take us to retest this moving average orange trend line, ladies and gentlemen. So that is also the reason why with Paradise Family VIPs we are playing it step by step. Together with that, the other indication of why we play it safe right now and taking more and more profits with Paradise Family VIPs is because we understand that the total crypto total market cap is at the main resistance that we have been calling since the breakout of this descending trend line. I told you the next major resistances are this one and the major one is this one, right? And we are here right now already having a nice rejection. You can see the reaction is very volatile, and that might be also the reason and the cause of why the USA is actually taking some profits. It also might be that the Democrats right now want to make it a little bit difficult for Trump, because once the Trump is back in the White House, he will definitely be buying back these bitcoins. But the question is if he will be able to manage buy it lower or he will be struggling in buying it higher, right? But at the moment, even if they are selling just because they want to make it hard for Trump later on, this is actually a great time to accumulate some profits, right? Because we are at the main resistance of the crypto total market cap, and we might have some ABC corrective wave to the downside, and it also very nicely works with the bearish projection from ultra high time frame perspective that I've analyzed for you in the previous videos. Ladies and gentlemen, I will keep you updated. Please go and watch the previous video if you have not watched it yet. It will really help you a lot to understand what's going on in the crypto market. Please smash the like button if you have enjoyed this video. It always makes me really happy to see that it is being helpful for you, and I will see you again on Thursday. Cheers.